But of course, today, Mr. Mayorkas is considering articles of impeachment in your committee. I wanted to ask you, what has been the process so far with respect to the Democrats, your Democratic colleagues? What issues have they been raising preceding the vote?
Yeah, they're saying that this is policy difference. And so our contention is, yes, we have policy differences, but this is about the rule of law. When people hear that term, they have to often ask, what do you actually mean by rule of law? The rule of law is simply this. It is the authority under which every American has to operate, and at the height of that is the United States Constitution, and then congressional law in adherence to that. And when you have a Secretary of Homeland Security who takes what Congress, a vote of we the people, through their elected representatives, and it says this is what is going to happen when you come into this country illegally. It says this in the Immigration and Nationality Act. You will be detained until a proceeding, and then deportation is to occur. And this Secretary of Homeland Security took it upon himself to send out a memo, a guideline to everyone under his authority to say no longer is illegal entrance into this country, that alone, a means to deport. When it comes to parole, the Congress in the Immigration and Nationality Act says plainly is to be a case-by-case, very rare instance. He has turned it into a $30,000 a month coming from Nicaragua, Haiti, many different countries. And he is defying not only the will of the people, but the Constitution. We have provisions constitutionally that talk about protecting us against an invasion.
Are your Democratic colleagues engaging in what you would call dilatory tactics right now, sir?
Yeah, I mean, what's ironic about this is when you see the delay that they are going through, where every dot and tittle they're asking that committee, they're purposely bogging down the activity in that room. And they're bogging it down using the rules of the committee, which is great because we're the team of the rule of law. The rules say something, you have a technicality, a dot and tittle, we're going to follow it. And while they're doing these procedural motions, they're protecting someone who refuses, when it comes to enforcement at that southern border, abiding by the rules of the game. So it's quite the irony.
Sir, how long do you estimate this may take?
Given the delay tactics that they're trying to employ, they're going to try to make this, an evening event.
Sir, I know a lot of people have been concerned because articles of impeachment came up once before on the floor. I think you were short by a number of votes. I think up to 8 of your GOP colleagues opposed that measure at that time. Do you think that the GOP conference has the votes to pass articles of impeachment on the floor of the House, sir?
It's my great hope. And as we in the Committee on Homeland Security have been making the case, this is about someone who refuses to enforce the laws of the land. And people are talking about, well, we just need more laws. The difference between 2017, when you had a 40-year low of illegal immigration under Trump, compared to last month, the highest number in 1 month, 300,000 in December when it's cold. The difference is someone who abided by the law and an administration that is lawless. And so there's a great quote by Samuel Adams, one of our founding fathers, who said, neither the wisest constitution nor the wisest of laws can secure the liberty and happiness of a people whose manners are universally corrupt. You have a Homeland Security secretary, his manners are universally corrupt because he refuses to adhere to, submit to the rule of law, congressional law.
Congressman, thank you for your time. Pleasure.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.